Well, good morning. We are waking up to another wet morning here. We got a pretty decent amount of rain last night. It started about an hour or so after we got into the tent, so fortunately it's been cooperating and just raining through the night, so we don't have to ride in it, but it still is a little inconvenient, just kind of gets everything wet. Of course, it did give us our bikes a good cleaning here, got all the dust off of them. We'll have to wipe those down a little bit. And yeah, everything's going good so far. This is officially, I guess, our first overnight on the BDR. Last night was before the route there in the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest. So yeah, so far so good. We're going to get a slow start here. That way the tent can dry out a little bit. Kelly's still getting up and getting ready. So we'll get some breakfast going and maybe do a little riding update on how the first section we rode was. But for now, I'm going to get some things going here. It is really nice with this tent set up. It has this little vestibule with the rain fly, so I can keep my boots, and I had my helmet and backpack in here, so when it rained last night they stayed nice and dry. Okay, we are reaching max capacity here. Kelly keeps the tent poles for the tent on her bike. I'll show you how she did that. Really cool setup. This is just like a rain gutter tube, and she took and made like a custom cap with duct tape, so you can, this pressure fits really tight. So she's got the tent poles right in there. Real handy. Goes right alongside the luggage rack. Has enough clearance from the tire there when the suspension sags. Really cool. This is how we're handling the wet rain fly on the tent. The tent's pretty dry, so I just rolled up as usual. This is soaking wet, so try to shake it off, roll it up tight, put it in Ziploc. Hopefully it dries out at the next camp. Okay, so we're ready to start day 2 on the Washington BDR. Just a little ride report from yesterday. As far as the riding goes, that first section we rode, easy. Pretty easy peasy. Like
probably somebody beginner could do that.
Very smooth gravel roads.
Mostly fire roads.
Yeah, very little soft spots, very little rocky spots. It was pretty smooth. You could probably even do it in a van. There were some narrow spots. We were lucky, very little traffic.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll report in on the next section. This would be Trout Lake Creek here next to the campground. Beautiful little creek. We are going to water up here. We've got our water filtration set up, so we're going to get our water from the creek.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Just, you know, getting water. See ya!
All right, we're good up, ready to go. It's 9:44 a.m. We were hoping to get a little earlier start, but sun is shining, we're feeling good, and it looks like we've got 71 miles to Packwood, Washington. We'll gas up there, and then we're going to continue on to the second section of the BDR, hopefully up to Bethel Ridge, and find a camp there for the night. So we should have a good 90 miles or so, 80, 90, about 100 miles actually. So we'll see how we do. The second section and the third section of this route are supposed to be the most difficult, so we'll see how that is. Ready, buddy?
Ready.
Let's do it. Looks like a lot of people have left the campground already this morning. People drying
Somebody
out
else
their tent
trying out
flies.
their tent.
This was Trout Lake Creek Campground, $10 a night. And, vault toilets and some trash cans, some small trash cans, and of course the creek there to get water if you have a filter system. We're heading out on National Forest 8810. Away we go. Oh, the dust is down with the rain last night.
It's perfect.
Looks like we already have somebody on our tail. Okay, our camp was at about 2,400 feet elevation. We are climbing up rapidly. We're at 2,600 feet. I think we're going to max out at about 3,800, maybe a little higher. Beautiful country out here. This is just such good riding. Just about to break 3,000 feet. Wow, it's this rock cliff. This is cool. A washboard. A lot nicer on a motorcycle than in a van.
This is true. Ain't no thing.
To stand up on a bike. Might have to take a little pit stop.
Sure thing, Chief. Then I might have a snack.
Okay, we're continuing on a gravel portion of Forest Road 23. We are now up at 4,300 feet. Hey, some cyclists. First we've seen on the gravel. Big group.
Whoa, crazy.
Are up at 4,300 feet. I think this is the high point of the route so far. Okay, we're going to check out this campground here. It's right on the route. We're not going to camp, but thought we'd just check it out since we're going by. Trout Lake, I think it's called. Something like that. Native name. Oh, great Ford Transit campers.
Oh, you know how they are. How the coolest people ever.
Fees are, this area is patrolled by law enforcement. Campground, don't see the camping fees. Pass is honored here, yeah. So our National Park Pass waives the day use fee. Just want to get a glimpse of the lake, really. Yeah, let's park. Oh man, the mountain's right there. There's a rock. Well, it looks like a really nice campground here. I checked the fees. It is $22 a night. Great to put the kayak in and do some fishing. Let's get back on this route. Not recommended, not suited for trailer traffic.
On the home stretch to Packwood.
Yeah, let's get some lunch. Okay, we're actually climbing up a little higher. We're about to break 4,700 feet elevation. This road so far is a little more rugged than what we've been on. It's still not bad at all, though. Looks like we're about 33 miles out of Packwood. So we'll be hitting there just probably afternoon. Perfect timing for lunch. This is so fun. I am having a blast. Another camp spot.
Divide camp.
I mean, you could literally spend a whole summer just exploring this area. Pretty remote, though. No cell service most places out here. That's some good drinking water there. So cool. It's just like one after another.
Packwood, 23 miles.
Nice.
Here we go. Ooh, pavement.
You're crazy. I can feel warm air.
Oh, pretty.
This creek. Nice. Yeah, I'd love to camp out here. Coming back with my van. Come around some of these bends here and you just get a fantastic view. It's worth stopping for it. Here we are, back into civilization. That was fun. I really enjoyed that ride. I'm having a blast, buddy.
Yeah, we having fun.
How come I always have so much fun when I hang out with you?
Because we're fun. Ready?
Yep, let's do it. Yeah, you can see a little haze from the fire up ahead here. Down to 1,000 feet elevation. A couple miles out of Packwood. We are gassed up. We're gonna check around here. There's a burger place right next to that Chevron, but we're gonna go down the road, see what else is here. Packwood Brewing Company. Probably have food. Nachos Mexican.
And we just did Mexican.
Pizza. Kind of craving a burger.
Yeah, Blue Spruce Saloon and Grill.
Let's pull in here and turn around. Yeah, it looks like it for Packwood. Have a market we'll probably stop at on the way out. Surprisingly not that hazy for having a fire nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got some parking opening up here.
Oh, I forgot to.
We are doing cliff droppers, burgers.
Let's do it.
Okay, we are supplied up, gassed up here in Packwood, Washington. We're going to continue on Highway 12. We're going to be on the highway for a little bit. And our next forest road. Away we go.
The air feels good.
It sure does. It's a little warm down here. I think it's 80 degrees. Got all this gear on.
Here's White Pass. Been snowboarding there quite a few times over the years.
Oh, I didn't know.
But I don't think I've ever been here in summer without snow. So that's what it looks like.
Well, should we motor on?
Yeah, motor on.
It's like 17 miles to Bethel Ridge Road.
Oh, great. My paper map says we'll pass Forest Road 1306, and then it should be just after.
Going down. Wow, that's a tall peak there. Look at that. Look at that lake.
Jeez.
Look at that.
That's cool. I love lakes like that. Just drops right in.
Okay, Bethel Ridge, here we come. We are passing by Rimrock Lake, which I believe once we get up on Bethel Ridge, we'll be able to see from up there. Give some perspective on how high we climb up. Wow, this is so neat down here. Well, we're about 5 miles out from Bethel Ridge Road, so we just thought we'd stop and soak in the views of Rimrock Lake. Got hazy all of a sudden, but very pretty here.
Bethel Ridge Road. Oh, a little hairy in here.
Watch it, you got a big truck trailer coming.
Yeah, I can't make it.
This is
it, buddy.
Okay, this is where it's supposed to get a little challenging. So there is an alternate, easier route, but we're going to try this. It seems too difficult. We can always turn around. We're going to give it our best shot. I think we're going to be fine. Famous last words. Away we go. It's like 2 miles to National Forest 1500. I think that's where it's going to get a little tricky. At 2,600 feet elevation right now. Let's see where we end up. Okay, we are making our way up this Forest Road 1500 off of Bethel Ridge Road. Climbing up rapidly. We're at 4,000 feet already. This road is a sheer drop-off cliff to the right here. Just gotta not focus on that, but be mindful of it. This is awesome so far.
Just climbing and climbing and climbing.
I know you can see Rimrock.
Oh, look at that.
Holy crap. We were just down there right next to it. That didn't take long. 5,600 feet climbing.
May the force be with us.
This is where it's supposed to get a little tricky, so we're just gonna ride safe. Definitely rocky. Wow, here's a viewpoint here. Hey, at least they put some barriers here.
Could you imagine? Foggy or misty out.
Now we are up on the ridge. I call it Bethel Ridge. Wow, Cascades. It almost looks like we're even with that ridge line. Having the time of my life, buddy.
Oh, good.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for coming with me.
Yeah. This was Kelly's idea, this whole route. She wanted to do Alaska and I had to work, so this was the alternative.
Yeah, this was our alternate route. This is cool.
This isn't the hidden viewpoint, but it's a viewpoint.
Yeah, just don't fall off the edge.
Could camp right here if you wanted.
People have done it. Whoa.
Tell there was some fire through here, and the terrain is changing. It's a lot less trees on those mountains. 5,800 feet. This is some of the neatest adventuring I've ever done. Yeah, it does get pretty rocky. I'm just gonna take it slow. You need to go faster. Get faster.
That might. Faster's better for me.
I have an advantage over Kelly being a little taller. She can't flat foot on her bike, so on this steep stuff I can balance myself with my feet where she needs to keep moving. Good rider, Kelly. You're very impressed with your riding.
Just trying to stay upright.
Yeah. Looks like we found a good path there.
Oh, this little chipmunk almost ran him over. Shoot.
Yeah, there's a lot of those little guys. Tiny little ones. There's not be much to eat up here. Kelly taking it like a boss. just keep going up.
Oh my gosh, it's hard to like look because I'm trying to ride. Oh, the pressure.
Got it, girl. This is not bad at all.
This might not be the worst, I don't know. Oh, car. They're letting us pass though. Thank you. Oh, where are we? There's that road too.
Okay, this is Forest Road 325. The rocks kind of went away, and it's just, oops. I say the rocks kind of went away.
He says that right as they come back.
Not looking ahead. Wow, this is far out.
It's hard to ride and look at the same
Yeah.
time. It's a little dangerous.
It's really hard for pictures to do this justice, especially because it's a little hazy. But this ridge is insane. Almost kind of reminds me of the Mogollon Rim. It's definitely different, but same type of deal. Ridge line. And so far, we are finding this not as difficult as we heard, unless we just haven't come upon the difficult parts. Right, Kel? Is that what you think?
Yeah, I don't think... I mean, it's probably not beginner, but it's pretty easy.
Again, if we were on like
to go slow, yeah. But it's easy to go slow on a small bike too when you need to. But I wouldn't say it's difficult. But famous last words, we're not off the ridge yet.
I mean, there's a mental thing. You're right on the edge, but just don't drive off of it. It's pretty rough.
Those guys back there, they're sitting up there having late lunch.
I having Spam and egg sandwiches.
Lucky. They're very nice though. They offered us water.
Oh, is that it? Oh, that might have been it, right to your right.
Yeah. That's it.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, we're looking for the secret camp spot. Yes, this is it. Nice. Oh, this is really cool.
This is a pretty alright view for the night.
Wow. Right in the trees. What do you think? Shutting her down?
I think we gotta do it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we could keep going. We have enough time, but really, we should probably do it.
Feeling good about stopping. Let's park it. We did it, buddy. Let's drop our bikes. Keep trying to high five.
Yeah. We dropped our bikes on Bethel Ridge while high-fiving.
Okay, we are checking in from our camp here on Bethel Ridge. We just pulled up and immediately got the tent set up. It was still wet from last night, so we wanted to dry it out a little bit, especially the rain fly. So we got it hanging up in the tree. This is just a neat little spot right on the ridge of Bethel Ridge. We already got our chair set up here. Just a beautiful viewpoint. You guys probably won't get a very good view here. There is quite a bit of haze from the the wildfires in the area near Packwood, but you can see Rimrock Lake down there, and there are some snow-capped mountains off in the distance. And yeah, with the naked eye it's a little more visible, but on camera it doesn't show up so well. Maybe in the morning it'll be a little clearer. All right, well, it is cooling off quickly. The sun has set. We're up at 6,000 feet, so I have a feeling it's going to drop down below 40 tonight. So we're going to try to get some food in us at this awesome camp spot. We had a nice heavy lunch in town, burgers and fries. It was a late lunch, so I'm just going to do something light. I've been using these Lipton soup packets. It's just like chicken noodle soup in a packet. Add boiling water and you're good to go. So I'm going to do that. Should warm me up before bed. Kelly's doing the same. She's doing a miso soup.
And hot chocolate.
And hot chocolate. I like your hat and gloves, buddy.